Oh, I already started. Hey guys, welcome back for another video. It's me, What You Will. Today we are starting on chapters 3 and 4 of Case 50, Snakes on the Stage. So yeah, let's get into this. This investigation is getting complicated. First, our victim was eaten by a giant snake, and now it looks as if he was drugged as well. And let's not even mention that crazy Phantom Opera. Poof. Fear my wrath, for I am the Opera Phantom, and you have disturbed my sleep. Gotcha, and here's a beautiful picture of a not-so-scary ghost. For the love of goodness, you blinded me, I must retreat. Yeah, I can't believe it worked. What the heck just happened, Ramirez? What is all that gear and that outfit about? Well, I heard that there was a ghost involved in your investigation again. So, the picture should help you find the identity of your ghost. Thank you, Ramirez. That's oddly thoughtful of you. Part of his face is visible. We should find out his identity using our face recognition software. And you're right, Will. We shouldn't forget to take a closer look at the Livingstone Club. I'm sure this place still holds some secrets. So did Ramirez's photo help you find out the identity of the Opera Phantom, Will? Oh please, you're gonna make me blush. Let's see, the Phantom's name is Gerald Riverton, and he used to be an actor at the opera. So that explains why we met him there the first time, and now he bumped into Harper. Let's catch him, Will. Those torn up papers he found inside the club look interesting. Well, we should take a closer look. So what was that torn up paper you found in a club about, Will? Wait, you're right. It looks like a drawing of a poster. It must be for the new opera show. Some of it has faded, but it will help us know what Ronald Vane was planning. We need to know who's going to be on it. Let's find out, Will. So Gerald, is it? What the heck was your little game all about? Trying to harm and scare police officers? Oh, I was just having a little bit of fun. You can't say that brick really hurt you now, did it? As for my motivations, Roland was the maker of my demise. He fired me. The great star of the opera, saying the opera needed to have new talents. How dare ye? I did everything he asked of me, even learning how to handle those stupid snakes. And good knows how I hate reptiles. But no, nothing was good enough for that know-it-all. But see who's laughing now. No more sleeping pills for me. A weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Time for the Phantom to disappear and for Gerald to take his rightful place in the opera. Poof. He disappeared again from a closed room. How can he do that? That guy must be a wizard or something. Look, Will, that drawing you found at the Livingstone Club lists Annabelle as the star of the new opera Roland was preparing. Maybe Beatrice was right to think that Roland was going to replace her because of her age. Let's go talk to Annabelle. See, Annabelle, all your hard work paid off. Roland had chosen you to be the star of the new opera, so why did you tell us otherwise? You think it's a joke? I won't be made fun of, Inspector Will. I'm already stressed out enough that I have to take sleeping pills. I don't need you lying to my face. It's not a lie. Look, we found proof that Roland was planning to have you as the headliner for the next show. Oh goodness, he did. He was going to give me my chance. He told me he would after I complained about having to handle snakes for the show, but I thought it was just to calm me. And you killed him, I'm assuming, before you knew? It's so unfair. It's just so unfair. Those guys, they always lie. They make promises they don't keep. Sorry, Inspector Will. It's just first the tragedy of losing Roland and now this. I don't know if I should be happy or not. Later at the police station. Well, we have now a distressed understudy and a jobless madman on our hands. You can say that this is one tricky case. So what is your next step, Will? What do you think we should do? The final crime scene. The Opera House. You think we can still find something there? Well, I'll follow you to the end of the world, Will. Lead the way. Those fragments you found in front of the Opera House seem to come from a stone. Can you restore it, Will? And there's that surveillance camera. Maybe it recorded something, but you have to fix it beforehand. Not that it will be a problem for you. Great, now that you restored this jewel, we can have a closer look at it. I wonder what those brown stains are. Let's take a sample from it. What? It's protected by a password. It will be just a travel for you, Will, isn't it? Of course it is. Why? Of course it will be protected by a damn password. Opposite ends. Love it. Quick, we'll send it to Grace right away. I'm assuming we're gonna send this to Alex later. Sorry, not later. We will send it to Alex. What? Great, you managed to unlock the security camera. Now we can have a look at it. Oh, for the love of God. The footage is encrypted. Let's send it to Alex. He'll take care of that. So I looked into the substance that was on that piece of emerald you found at the opera, and I can tell you it's mostly tea. But that's not all. Inside that sample, mixing in with the tea, I found traces of sleeping pills. You mean it's... Yes, Jones, it's the same tea that was inside Ronald's teacup, the one he drank before being eaten by the snake. And as the killer puts the sleeping pills in Roland's tea, it must be their jewel. Great deduction, Will. The surveillance camera you found at the Opera House was badly damaged, but your golden fingers have saved the footage, Will. The camera was pointing right at the exit door of the opera, so I fast-forwarded the footage to the time of the murder, and I saw a silhouette rushing away. But that silhouette can only be your killer, fleeing from the crime scene. The image is of very bad quality by a handstand. I can confirm that your killer is wearing brown clothes. Here we are, Will. Time to put Roland's killer behind bars. Roll call, the show is over. Annabelle, you're Roland's vain killer? But why? How could you do such a thing after he made you the star of the next show? I didn't know he had. Knew it. I thought he had given his stupid wife the lead role again. Look, when Roland became the director, I really thought my big break had come. But no, he just fired Gerald and made Beatrice the star of the company. I worked so hard day and night. I did everything to show him I had what it took to be the lead, but nothing seemed to matter. I thought the only way to get a break was if the new director was named, so I decided to kill him. I put sleeping pills in his tea, broke the cage of the snake, and trapped them both inside the dressing room. Then I ran away. I was such a frenzy. I lost the key and one of my jewels. I knew I should have looked for them. What you should have done is talk to the man instead of killing him. I know, but why didn't I believe him? Why? He was going to reward all my hard work and I killed him because I wasn't patient. It's all my fault. Annabelle Stewart, you're under arrest for the murder of Roland Vane. Everything you say may and will be held against you. Annabelle Stewart, you are on trial today for the murder of Roland Vane. What do you have to say for your defense? Nothing, Your Honor. I screwed up. I screwed up everything. My career is over. It's all because of me. You killed an innocent man. The only thing you can think about is your career. Do you have any idea of what you've done? It was my time. I earned that place. I earned my place in that spotlight. I worked too hard to be dismissed by someone's untalented wife. And yet Mr. Vane was going to give you what you wished for. You were going to have the lead role, but now the only audience you have is the prison personnel. Annabelle Stewart, you're condemned to 20 years in prison for the murder of Roland Vane with a chance of parole in 17 years. Court dismissed. I can't believe Annabelle killed Roland just because she couldn't trust him. Ambition and impatience drove her to murder. It always makes me sad when I meet a young person with a lot of potential and they waste it all away by murdering someone. We're bound to see a lot of them in our line of work. Yes, you're right, Will. I shouldn't get myself down like that. Let's go back to the station. I'm sure Ramirez in that ridiculous outfit would cheer me up. I might say, this investigation was like fighting snakes, but you handled it really well, Inspector Will. Good job. Speaking about snakes, this Adam Bentley is still troubling me. He's in Howard Johnson's entourage, and he seems to be at every Red Party's event. However, he was also spotted at Martha Price's political rallies. How is it possible for us to still know nothing about him when he seems to show up everywhere? The elections are pretty close now. I refuse to let him put the candidates at risk. I'm taking matters into my own hands, Inspector Will, and you'll accompany me. Well, once you're done with Adam, I'd like to check on Beatrice Vane. She just lost her husband after all. Will, Harper Stone just called. One of her snakes is apparently on the loose. It could harm people. Ugh, not another snake. I'm sorry, Will, but would you mind taking Nathan with you for this? He knows more about animals than I do. I'll be fine just checking on Beatrice. Haha, but Will, between her, Adam, and Harper Snake, you have plenty of work to do. Hello, Mrs. Vane. Inspector Will want to make sure you are holding up. We know those must be difficult times for you. And they're even harder now. Someone stole a lovely harpsichord Roland gave me years ago, and is now using it to play some of the most evil-sounding melodies I've ever heard. Not only is it ruining my memories of Roland playing sweet tunes to me, but it's scaring the entire company. I don't know what to do anymore. Beatrice, Inspector Will is the best at retrieving stolen objects. We will find this harpsichord in no time. Let's have a look around the place. Mr. Bentley, I am Samuel King, Chief at the Police Department. I have questions about your implication in our mayor's campaign. I fail to see the problem, sir. I'm just interested in politics. Anyway, I have to hurry. Can we talk later? I'm afraid not. The elections are approaching and... The elections? Exactly. That's why I don't have time. Please, Inspector Will, I don't want to impose on you or on the Greensboro Police Chief himself, but I've lost an important letter. I must have dropped it somewhere in the smoking room. Please, could you give me a hand and search it? You have an eye for this kind of things. The police isn't here to retrieve every lost document in the city, Mr. Bentley. However, we'll help you this once, to make sure you stop snooping around. Finally, you're here, Inspector Will. I'm glad you brought in reinforcements. Joe, my cottonmouth snake, he escaped. I don't want him to get hurt. He's the nicest snake ever, but people, you know how they are. They could attack him. The cottonmouth, I haven't seen one in ages. It's dangerous looking and pretty venomous. It could cause a panic. Oh, Joe really wouldn't hurt a fly. He's one of my older snakes. Just like a pet with scales, really. Nevertheless, we better catch him fast for his own safety, Will. We could take a look around the opera. What do you think? Well, this must be the instrument that was stolen from Beatrice, but it's been shattered to pieces. Don't you think this sounds like one of the Phantom's tricks? Scaring people with awful melodies is probably a hobby to that freak. You're right, Will. Let's fix this instrument first and foremost so Beatrice can have it back. Well done, Inspector Will. I see you managed to find the letter Mr. Bentley lost. As much as I object to wasting your time on such trivial matters, I appreciate your help in this. The colors of this letter are familiar, but I can't read that text. Could you make it legible, Inspector Will? We must know why Adam wanted this letter back so badly. Great job, Will. You found Mrs. Stone's snake. It does look pretty tame, but we better be careful all the same. You know, it seems a little fat, even for a cottonmouth, and it doesn't look like it's feeling too good. Actually, it looks exactly like it has eaten something way too big for its stomach, Will. Let's take Joe back to the lab. I might need to perform surgery. Good job, Inspector Will, and I knew this letter looked familiar. This is an invitation to the Red Party's final meeting. This cannot be. Howard only invited very important members of the party. Mr. Bentley must have forged this invitation for devious purposes. Let's go talk to him, Inspector Will. Nice job, Will. This Harper Short looks as if it never been broken. Beatrice would be pleased. Let's go bring it back to her. My invitation. Tell me you found it, Inspector Will. Without it, I won't be able to attend the meeting, and I... Cut it out, Mr. Bentley. I want an explanation. How did you get an invitation to the Red Party's conference? You're not a member, and we know you're also invited with the Blue Party, or involved with the Blue Party. You're wrong. I'm a member of the Red Party. The mayor knows he has my support. Not that my political opinions are any of the police's business. This is our business when it might compromise the election security. I don't buy your sudden political turnaround, Mr. Bentley. I hope you know how dangerous the game you're playing is. I'm not playing any game, no offense, sir, but my foster brother had just been killed, and life in Maple Heights isn't easy. I think I'm allowed a little break. I know what I'm doing, and I have ways to protect myself. Nonetheless, you spared me a lot of trouble, Inspector Will. Take this gift. Griswold PD deserves it. You found Roland's Harper Short? Oh, thank you so much, Inspector Will. It means the world to me. You're most welcome, but you should be careful. We think Gerald Riverton might have stolen. Poof. Yes, it was me. I stole the Harper Short. I played it with all the passion, all the grandeur a true opera master such as me has to display. I wanted to play it until my fever set it on fire, but it broke down under my passionate fingers. What a shame. Poof. Darn it, Beatrice, do you want to press charges against this lunatic? We'll be most happy to. No, there's no need. I guess my poor husband should not have dismissed Joe so harshly. He's harmless. I would like to thank you for what you did, Inspector Will. Please, accept these clothes. They're from my favorite opera. They will be perfect for your next visit. The surgery was a success, Will. I extracted a mass of objects from the snake's body. It definitely has bigger eyes than its stomach. Something in there must have made him sick. We better make sure of what it is. Would you mind sorting through this while I stitch Joe back up, Will? Perfect job as always, Will. And so Joe ate a scepter. Seriously, and I'm not even talking about the other mess it had in its stomach. Harper's got a compulsive eater on her hands. Well, let's bring Joe back to Harper and the scepter to the opera, I guess. Let's go. Miss Harper, Inspector Will found your snake. It was in a spot of trouble after eating an opera prop, but we fixed it right up. An opera prop? Oh, that silly snake just can't resist eating whatever is passing by. Thank you so much for taking care of him, Inspector Will. It was our pleasure. I've always found snakes to be fascinating, and Joe's a really nice specimen. Funnily enough, I've got a tattoo that looks a lot like it. No, I can't really show it because I had it tattooed on. Never mind, forget I said anything. Haha. I see, maybe another time. Anyway, thanks again for what you did, Inspector Will. Why don't you have a burger at the opera's restaurant? It's on me. A while later in King's office. Inspector Will Jones, the elections are about to end soon, and I would like to insist on one point. I will not tolerate any crime or whatever else happening on election day. Am I making myself clear? Many people will be out on the streets to celebrate or support their candidate, and things could easily go wrong. We must be on top of things. I will personally take care of our mayor's protection on election day, and I want you to be on the lookout until then. Now, I need to handle the preparations. I'll see you later. Dang, Chief King really is on the war path. I feel relieved when the elections are done. Do you know who you'll be voting for, Will? Martha. Because I don't trust Johnson. And I guess we're about to find out. Adam Bentley's most likely going to be dying. And pretty much almost everyone we have seen throughout the district, like Johnson and Martha Price. Maybe Serena. Those are my guesses. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching Case 50. I'll see you guys next time. I love you all. Get out.